Guess what, folks? It's time I talk about one of my sponsors. And up the bat is Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First off, it's free. Hell yeah. I mean, free. We like free shit here on The Budget King. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many others. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So you're thinking, hell yeah, this sounds great. Where can I get this? Well, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's ANCHOR.FM to get started. All right. Have a good day and listen to more of my stuff. Thank you. It's time for you to listen to the non-politically biased blue-collar tip specialist, James Davis. He is an expert on cord cutting, bill negotiations. He is an interweb specialist. When it comes to all-around entertainment and budgeting, no one beats the Budget King.
The Budget King, what's up? That's me. I got a question recently. It's like, the Budget King, why don't you talk about solar power? Well, there's two reasons, okay? Solar power is awesome, trust me. Okay, if you're off grid, meaning you have no other option but to get electricity. The other thing is if you're Amish and you don't want to be attached to the grid. The reason why is because solar power is costly. And you're like, yeah, but you can save money. Well, you can watch YouTube videos on people saving money with solar power. You know, if it goes back to the grid and stuff like that. But the part they're not talking about is, okay, well, you save money with it, but then eventually you're buying more. You got to buy them again. So you just lost what you paid again. So unless you're in an area where they're having issues with getting cheap electricity, solar power, wind turbines, and all that stuff, like say a wind turbine, well, a good one will only last you like 20 years. But it also take you like 20 years to pay the thing off. They're expensive. So, yeah, I mean, it's cool, you know, they'll go back, you know, some of them go to a battery, then you might have to replace them batteries. So there you just lost the cost right there. Okay, so the reason why the Budget King isn't really supportive of that, you know, it's like, you know, go green, this and that, whatever. You know, I gotta look out for me right now. You know, I mean, and if there's a power outage, I'll just have to suck it up. Yeah, I can go get a generator and, you know, destroy the air by running it with fuel, you know, fossil fuels and all that. But I think wind turbines are cool. I think so. And I remember a few years ago, maybe a year ago, I read about Purdue and Indiana supposedly come up with some solar panel, solar panel thing that's supposed to be very efficient and like be much better. But you know, I don't hear about it much. But I'm not even sure the efficiency of a solar panel. It could be 2%, 9%, even if it's 20%. But you know, yeah, you can power a calculator, you can power your house if you get enough panels. And then, what about when the sun's gone down? What if, you know, it's going to be, you know, tell people in Alaska whether it's dark for like 3 months or whatever it is up there. I'm not even sure. But, you know, it's just the efficiency isn't there. You know, I want to, even though, you know, I love my LEDs and all that stuff. When I turn on a light, I wanted to turn on bright, but I think you're still, to this day, the most efficient way for power is your local electricity. Yeah, it's costly, but you can do things to lower it. And I've explained that. I've explained to you how to save money on electricity. So don't be afraid to, you know, just cut your own cost at home and have a lower electric bill. You don't have to go out and buy wind turbines and all these solar panels and all that. Just don't think you're like a Vegas freaking casino. You don't got to light your place up like crazy. Just use LED bulbs, and I'm sure they'll improve over time as well. But right now, I just don't see solar panels being efficient enough, wind turbines being efficient enough. It's just so convenient to have just regular electricity. Now, if you want to live out in the sticks, you don't have a choice. Well, that's my podcast about wind turbines. Have a good one. Bye. And solar panels. All right, this is the Budget King. I'm out.